Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Hood Oracle, aka Karmic's Worst Nightmare, aka the Demons and the Devil's Worst Nightmare. And moving forward with this channel, we are getting closer to actually having to whip out our swords and our shields and actually defending ourselves and actually fighting on the battlefield. It's real out there, guys, now. Okay, this is no longer about just karmic, okay? This is us actually fighting demons, okay? Karmic is so irrelevant now that she's actually cowering in the corner while this all goes down. So what I'm going to do is a what's going on upstairs, aka heaven, what's going on downstairs, aka hell, and what's going on the battlefield. So we're going to get the three. All right, so I have three piles, and I will read to you what is going on. Now, I want to take this opportunity to thank everybody for their support, for their love, for their likes, shares, and subscribes. I want to thank everybody that has visited my website. I put some wonderful content on there. And I can be a little more freer there than I can on here because there's some very, very specific entities running YouTube. So, look, if you're going to be that stool pigeon, you might as well be that stool pigeon all the way, right? All right, so what's going on in heaven? Whoa, okay. We're not taking all of those. We're not taking all those. Apparently there's a lot going on because a whole bunch of cards just flew out. All right. What's going on in heaven? Well, first of all, bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Swords. So usually that's the social media card. But in this case, at its very basis, what it means is that you are being watched. So we are being watched right now. Who still is rolling for heaven? Who is still rolling for God? Okay? Who has not abandoned him? Who has not abandoned essentially where they come from? Okay? You can either ascend or descend. It's your choice. And the choices we make are really going to affect the way this thing goes for the rest of our lives, really, because we are approaching 1010. So the decisions you make now and who to follow and what you choose to do, once you make that decision is made. There is no unmaking it, okay? So we're going to start with what's going on in the heavens, in the cosmos, okay? So what's going on in heaven? What does heaven want us to know? Coming straight from God's lips to your ears. Hey? I am feeling oh boy, okay. Interesting. This particular card has a lot of specific meaning, not just what it represents. We have a first major arcana, which is the Death card. Very interesting that this would be in the position where heaven is. And what this talks about is, as I said before, do not be a lamb to the slaughter. I had written a blog post on my website. Go check it out. And it talks about what the devil uses to sway you from God's love, to sway you from your path. Remember, twin flames come from God. They don't come from any other entity. So with this Death card here, there's a real caution here. Be careful what path you choose, because it could be either your ascension or your undoing, okay? I'm not here for popular opinion. I'm not here for popularity. What I say for a lot of people may be unpopular opinion. But I know what I know. I know both sides. And I have the ability to discern what's coming in from who. When you are a truly spiritual being, you are able to perceive the likeness, and you are also to perceive, because a lot of you, as you move forward, are going to have mediumship abilities. You're going to be able to perceive if there's any entities. My particular coding is to be an exorcist. Okay, so it's some real shit. This is why I talked about the demons and I actually named them. Okay, I'm not afraid to, because I'm not using them. Okay, that's one thing you got to be really, really careful of, guys. Okay, it's like, anybody can, talk about negative entities and negative energies, but if it's just blanket and there's no specifics, it's like it's fluff to detract, fluff to divert, to save face, to take you off the trail. And I have a very tight chest right now as I'm saying this. Somebody does not like me saying this. Oh well, bitch. Oh well. I don't know who you are, whether you're a karmic or whoever the fuck you are. I'm gonna say what I motherfucking need to say. Okay? I was tapped for this, and if God says for me to do it, I'm gonna do it. There's no questions asked. What you need, I got you. Okay? There's a lot of people en masse, and this was predicted in the Bible. There are a lot that are leaving God and abandoning God. They warned about it. It's part of the mass deception. All of us here, even through me teaching you, other readers teaching you, you have a general knowledge now, a general spiritual knowledge. But when you use that general spiritual knowledge to betray the trust of the people that look to you for guidance, to get them to leave the originator of their path, that's saying something. What happened? You can't call yourself a twin flame and abandon God at the same time. Now, nobody's saying that you have to be a religious person, but at the very basis, twin flames didn't come from demons, okay? They came from God. You don't have to agree with what I say. It may make you uncomfortable. It may make your skin crawl, but look at that if it's making your skin crawl. Not everybody has to follow a certain path. I'm not telling you to, but when you start shitting on the face of God, that's really saying something. I believe in many, many things. I'm an omnist, as you know. But I've never once shit on the face of God. Never once. My ass is lucky to be alive because of him. And just as I'm saying this, you can't see it, but just as I'm saying this, the sun just came out. And I'm getting chills. So, I do get very, very mad when I realize that people are abandoning the very person that gave this gift of twin flame to them. How dare you shit in his face? There's a lot to be said if you want to turn and abandon an 8 of Cups God, thinking that you're going to ascend to a higher level. No, bitch. I hope you like the smell of burning flesh, because that's where you're going. I hope. I'm not here for popular opinion again. Okay? I'm not here for popular opinion. I'm here to tell the motherfucking truth. I'm not here to tickle your eardrums. I'm here to deliver the fucking message. Okay? You like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. And what's to like about a message that tells you don't choose unwisely, if that's even a word. You know, I don't want to sound like an idiot on these videos, so I do make sure that I pronounce things correctly, because I don't want to sound like an illiterate fool. Anyway, let's get back into it, shall we? What's going on in heaven? We got that death card, so make sure that whatever you choose to do now, you're okay with the consequences. Do you want to be a lamb to the slaughter? Or do you want to march towards the promised land? Your choice. You have autonomy. You have autonomy. Complete autonomy. I ain't going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you to choose one or the other. I can't do that. All I can do is get on here, deliver the message. Whoever needs to hear it, hears it. Whoever resonates, resonates. If you don't, then, you know, happy trails. And I just love when people say that because a person perceives of negative energies and can actually name them, that supposedly they have them attached to them. Really? How, Sway? How? Because a real spiritual person, the real deal McCoy, is able to perceive of both light and dark. Doesn't gloss over the things that are around. And if you don't mention them, homeboy, homegirl, you probably using them, whether you want to admit it here or not. Don't think that you can do things and in a public forum and that it's not going to raise an eyebrow or two from those that know the real motherfucking deal. If I'm going to be an exorcist and exorcise demons out of people, I gotta know what they look like. I gotta know what they look like. But I'm not telling you guys things that you don't already know. Those that have been with me for a while know that I'm not telling you anything new. All I do is confirm. And sometimes that's all you need. And I'm hearing a dog barking right now. So that's Hecate right there. Hecate. She's signified by dogs. She's the queen of the witches. Okay? So what I'm saying is truth. Okay? And I'm getting chills all over my body. So Hecate is here. I don't know if you can hear the dogs in the background. Okay? Now, what else is going on in the ethers, in heaven? Justice. We could be here all day with that card. Yeah, something's up. Did you hear that dog? I want you guys to hear. Here, I'm going to stop this for a minute. Hold on. Do you guys hear the dog? You hear him? I'm not lying, guys. Shit. This recording picks up everything. We got the justice card. Death and justice. So, this is basically the hand of God. The hand of God. So, you know, again, you either defend yourself or be eaten. That's it. Okay, because I'm not seeing good things coming for those that choose an alternate path. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not here to hold your motherfucking hand. I'm not. I'm not. Okay, you don't need that. You know what you resonate with. You know what you want. You know what you believe in. I can't tell you anything that you don't already know about your motherfucking self. You know yourself better than I know you. Obviously. All I can do is give you the motherfucking facts the only way that the Hood Oracle knows how to give it. Okay? So, that being said, Knight of Wands. Impulsivity and also a rush to do what is needed. Now, Knight of Wands is somebody. Now, if this was a love reading, or you versus them reading, this would, denote somebody that's a bit of a gigolo or like a player or somebody that offers community dick. But this here, since it's in the heaven position with death and justice, this is saying that there's not going to be any pretense. There's not going to be any warning. This is just going to happen when you least expect it. Whenever this event is supposed to happen, it's going to happen when you least expect it. That's what that tells me. Okay? For reference, the movie This Is the End with Seth Rogen and a couple other people, one of them being Danny McBride, which I can't fucking stand. I can't stand his ass. He always plays an asshole in every one of his movies, and it's like, I can't take it. You're typecast as an asshole, but he's an asshole in that movie too. But to reference the scene, they're all partying. They don't give two fucks. All of a sudden, the earth rumbles and shakes and splits wide open, and random beams of blue light. Rapture. That's what these cards are talking about. Again, I'm not here for popular opinion. I'm not here to be popular. I'm here to do my job. Okay? So this is going to happen whether you're aware of it or not, or you choose to be aware of it or not. You could be sleeping in the middle of the night. Boom, there it is. But that's not for me to say. They already know the date, time, and logistics surrounding the event. Okay? Okay, we got the Four of Pentacles here. Some people are not going to want to leave their earthly possessions. They're not going to want to leave the earth, and those are being left. Now, of course, this is talking about ascension on earth. I'm talking about the ascension of your spirit. Ascension while in a human body, okay? Because it's not your time yet. It ain't your time yet to remove from your body and just join heaven. And if anybody remembers This Is the End, when you get to that point where you stop having an ego, you just admit all your shortcomings. The two best friends in that movie, because he did not want to leave his best friend on earth with the devil roaming around. And that motherfucker was huge, okay? That motherfucker was huge, okay? He did not want to leave his friend because he loved his friend. He admitted to him, look, I've been an asshole this whole entire time. I always think I'm right. I have an ego, I always have to be, and it's different for everybody. I have to be admired. I have to be, if I don't like slight perceivances, if that's a word, gotta look that up. You know how I am, of respect. Because we also have the Magician card here, guys. So there's going to be some people that don't want to leave their earthbound identity. And the removal of the ego is removing anything that made you claim something other than your spiritual birthright. Okay? So Four of Pentacles and the Magician here. Some are going to choose to remain. Hate to say it, but it's the fucking truth. All right. I'm going to be doing these types of readings, so if, if karmic comes in, karmic comes in, but they haven't been, so 9-9 was supposed to wipe out their fucking energy, and for the most part it has, so 10-10 is coming, guys. 10-10 is coming. 2020 is going to be a motherfucking game changer, okay? Now, what's going on, and I'm going to move this aside here so that I can fit the cards in. What's happening on the earth plane, the battlefield? What's happening on the battlefield? Two of Cups. Partnerships doesn't have to be romantic. This is not a love reading. Temperance. Finding your tribe. I feel this means finding your tribe, finding your soul family. So I'm going to tell you, whoever you resonate with, that's who your soul tribe is. And if it's somebody that's leading you to this Four of Pentacles and Magician type of deal, well then, this is where we have that fork in the road. Okay? It's been nice, but this is where I get off. A bunch of people follow that person, a bunch of people follow that person. It's like, and it ain't about that. Let me tell you something about unpopular opinion, guys. Jesus had unpopular opinion. Yes, Jesus, God, had unpopular opinion. He was the unpopular opinion. The Pharisees didn't like him because he opened up people to another way of thinking. And he was not glamorous at all. He walked with the lepers and the prostitutes and the all of the social outcasts of the time. He rolled with them because he was not afraid of people's perceptions of him. He was there to do his job. And he knew what it entailed. Like Jesus, Jesus exorcised demons out of people. Am I comparing myself to Jesus? No. But at the same time, what a person to emulate. If you're going to emulate anybody, emulate Jesus. I happen to know for a fact that part of my path is not only to perceive of negative entities and actual demons and actually being able to name them. And part of my job doing that is if I am not able to do that, I'm not able to be an exorcist. Very, very interesting that the very thing that I'm supposed to do, guys, and that's going to take a while for me to really perfect that because it's something that requires a lot of spiritual bravery and also implementing practices to protect yourself from not being having it cast out and try to go into you or into anybody else. You know what I mean? It's like an exorcist really has a big job. Okay? And as an exorcist, Jesus was an exorcist. He cast out demons. Not only actual spirits, demons, but actual vices. You could call vices demons too. Okay? Guilt that they carry around in their body. He exorcised them out. So it's both figuratively and literally. So if you're going to emulate anybody, I would emulate Jesus. Okay? I have Much love and respect for all the deities and all of the benevolent beings in heaven. But Jesus is the one that I work with closest. I talk to him like I talk to you guys. Okay? So you guys know just where I'm going with this and what eventually I'm going to be doing requires a lot of spiritual strength on my part. And I can't be swayed away by the glamour of power and influence and vanity numbers and all of that. I can't be swayed away from that. It ain't about that, guys. If you are a spiritual teacher, you will be more focused on making sure you get the message out. And if one doesn't work because the demons are trying to stop you, you'll find another medium to do it. How many times has that happened with me, guys? Shit'll get cut off right in the fucking middle. Why, Sway? Why? Why are you so pressed, demon? Why are you so fucking pressed? Oh, there's plenty of people you can glamour and use. Oh, yeah. There's a couple of them here right on fucking YouTube. Okay? There's some, very specific requirements that the devil uses to enlist both an army and a harem. Because let's face it, the guy is, and for those that are rolling with the devil, you know who you are. This ain't no Persephone shit, okay? Where you could be 6 months down there and 6 months up here. No, bitch. Choose one. Choose one. Either you're a demon like him, or you get with the motherfucking program and clear that shit out and do whatever the fuck you need to do that. 100. Anyway, let's keep going. Because I gotta get ready. I'm going to a party. And I need to get my cute little ass ready. Alrighty, so what's going on the earth plane, aka the battlefield? That one just flew out. That one came out in the reverse, so we're going to go with it, okay? 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. For the majority of you that have not abandoned Source, if you have not, excuse me, I don't want to sound like a ratchet fool. If you have not abandoned Source meaning where you come from, you will get your reward. Because as the cards move along here in their flow, the meanings are different for different people. And even as you're listening to this, it may look like something different to you. It's not to say that I'm right, you're wrong, or you're wrong, I'm right, or any other way. Cards are cards to be delivering their message the way they're supposed to be delivered to the appropriate individual to receive it the way that they need to hear it. So your days of being single are over, okay? For those of you that remain steadfast on the path and don't abandon Source, I'm not telling you not to. Look, the cards don't motherfucking lie, okay? You want to do what you want to do? Hey, sit here making karmic readings. Still making, DM readings. Still wondering what the fuck went wrong. You chose your path. It's not for me to say that you should or you shouldn't. I'm just laying out the fucking facts for you. That's it. What's going to happen if you do? What's going to happen if you don't? I'm not here to hold your hand. I can't do that. You're grown You're grown men and women. Okay? For DMs that are watching this, I'm very curious as to what you guys think or feel with this situation, okay? Because I do cater to my women, okay? But I'm very curious as to what you are feeling, what you're getting, because your intuition is right on point now, guys, okay? So I'm very curious, you know? Don't be shy. This is a non-masculine bashing channel. We don't do that shit here. We don't do that shit here. That shit's fucking childish. Whoop, that came out, so it comes out. Alrighty. There's a lot of people that are going to try to challenge you here on the earth plane. And it's very petty because the Five of Wands is just petty energy. It's not forceful war energy. It's just petty. You got a lot of people around you that are going to try to get you to talk shit about your masculine, going to try to get you to focus on the flaws. We're all human, okay? Rather than what made you fall in love with that person in the first place. Because I guarantee you, when they're at home in their bed late at night, okay, all the lights are off, and it's just the crickets outside that are accompanying them in their thoughts, they're not thinking about their shortcomings, whatever shortcomings you have. They're thinking about how they want to touch you and hold you and kiss you and squeeze you and want you next to them in their bed. That's what they're thinking about, okay? But right up until the end, do expect a fight right up until the end. Don't expect these motherfuckers to actually stop what they're doing. This means death for them if they stop. The demons literally will be no more. So long as you continue on your path. I'm not forcing you to, but the real testament to whether you vibe with this or not and what you are on this path lays solely in whether you choose to stay or go. Okay? So, one more card for the earth plane. And I had to wrap it up really quickly because I'm looking at the time here and I'm not going to have enough time. The Emperor. You see? Emperor could be female energy too. Okay? I'm in Aries Vedic. So, either way, mess with the horns, you're going to get gored. Okay? Because I'm a Taurus sun in Western astrology and I'm a Vedic Aries in Vedic astrology. So, either way, I got horns. And this is a joke that, you know, when me and my peoples actually talk about this, I say it all the time. It's like, the devil has never met a motherfucker like me, okay? You got horns, so do I, motherfucker. Times two. Okay? I got horns too. Let's fucking go. You want to gore? Let's fucking lock horns. Let's do it. But see, the difference between me and some other people is that I'm not looking to lock horns to be a consort. I'm locking horns to fucking exert my power, which is the power of God in me, to defeat you. Not to lay up in bed with you. Boom, there's the motherfucking lightning. Crack. Alrighty, what's going on in the nether regions? Oh, well then. Perk up your ears, folks. Because it's about to get motherfucking real. What's going on? Down below. Interesting. They're very focused on the twin flame connection. We got the Lover's card here. They're more focused on it than we are. They are watching us like a motherfucker. Okay? The Fool. This is quite literally the Fool card. The Fool that I was talking about earlier in the video. They're depending on you falling into the trap. Because if you remember, the Fool card, he has his nose up in the air. He's not looking where he's going, and he's going to fall to his fucking death. Fall to the depths. You fall off a cliff, you're not going to fucking be carried, okay? Gravity exists here. You're going to fall to the death, okay? Just motherfucking saying. And it doesn't make me low vibrational if I talk about demons and talk about devils and am actually able to name them, because I'm supposed to be, as part of my path, as part of my mission, an exorcist. So how the fuck am I not going to be able to name these motherfuckers? I gotta know what the fuck I'm pulling out. Like a motherfucking pimple. I ain't playing, y'all. I'm not here to be popular. I'm not here for popular motherfucking opinion. Shit, you can agree, you cannot. I you know, regardless, I'm gonna keep on keeping on. 3 of Pentacles. This is what I'm talking about. 3 of Pentacles is all about networking. What do you think this devil is doing? He's building an army. He's building a harem. Okay? But he has his favorites. Doesn't he? Sorry about that, guys. This card deck is kind of slipping out of my hands. By the way, and I'm going to put that in here right in the middle, I'm getting my card deck today that I made. So look out for a sexual reading. Okay? Okay. I'm going to use the cards that I have been putting my blood, sweat, tears, late nights, and coffee-driven work into. Okay? I don't just fart out a fucking deck every fucking day. I don't do that shit. I got a life. Okay? But you can be rest assured that what I do give you has been a year in the making, a year and a half in the making. You know you're going to get a quality motherfucking product. But they're not going to be on sale until I copyright them, because I am not going to go through my hard work being superimposed on somebody else's cards. Okay? Because they're that motherfucking good. Wait till you see them. Now, getting back to the reading. You got to protect yourself as a brand, guys. This is a Taurus speaking. And in Aries Vedic, we are leaders. We like to be leaders, okay? So I don't want no motherfucker copying what I'm doing. I'm sorry. They say that imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. I ain't flattered. I'm not flattered. No. Don't think that your bottom shelf is going to be able to replicate everything that I put into the work that I'm delivering. Nope. How long does it take for me to deliver a reading to you guys? Case in motherfucking point. I'm not just farting shit out. Okay? I take my fucking time. Yeah, maybe, it's a couple of days between each videos, but each video, again, don't want to sound like an ignorant fool. Or like someone that doesn't have a great command of the English language, because English was my best subject, okay? I know where my apostrophes go. And it ain't there, boo-boo. Okay, get a dictionary. But anyway, that being said, we have 2 more cards here, and then I gotta let y'all go. So look out for that reading tonight. I'm going to be doing the sexual reading tonight. That should be a lot of fun with all the heavy energy that's been prevalent lately. We need something fun. Don't you agree? This one is on the side here, so I'm going to leave it the way it came out. We have the Queen of Cups on the side here, sideways. I feel this Queen of Cups here is somebody that thought that they were a divine feminine and realized who they really roll with. And it's not of the light. Okay, but they're in this space here, when it's on the side like this, it's not up or down, they're not quite aware of it yet. Oh, they'll fight with their ego tooth and nail. Oh, no. How do you know this? But the card just came out, so how are you going to argue with the cards? This is a they formerly consider themselves a divine feminine that has realized or is realizing, whether they want to admit it to anybody else or not, because it's not popular opinion. They're going to get the fucking memo. Once you start using the devil, you think that he's going to leave you alone? He gave you what you wanted, and you're not going to give him what he wants? Come on, babe. Come on. It don't work like that, boo-boo. No. And you can call in all of your spiritual help. Once you roll with the fucking devil, you are a devil. Am I motherfucking lying? No. I don't lie on this shit. I don't have to tickle your motherfucking eardrums. That's not what I'm about. Okay. I'm getting the Four of Wands here. Very interesting that they're putting very positive cards in the hell space. This is telling me that they're trying to trick. Okay? They are telling karmic people that they are divine feminine with these cards here. And that's pushing them to keep on pushing the agenda, to pushing their belief system. Because let's face it, do you want to be known as a demon or as a divine feminine? Which label do you want? Which label is preferred? And with this being in the hell line here, you can stamp yourself with that all you want, but it's not in your DNA coding, boo-boo. This also refers to, with this Four of Pentacles, you see? That's those people that we were talking about before that are going to choose to remain and are going to choose not to ascend. With this Four of Wands here, I should say, this is a karmic that's going to crash a wedding. Okay, I'm getting chills. This person's going to crash a wedding. Okay? And this is why I tell you, if any of you divine feminines have already gotten married, well, congratulations. I hope it wasn't with this card here signifying some crazy fucking karmic, crashing your nuptials. But for those that are planning to get married, that have reconnected with their masculine and are making plans to get married, security should be a big, big, paramount part of your budget. Get a big, burly man that can bounce that bitch on her fucking ass. Nope, you ain't on the list, and I know what you look like. They gave me a picture of what you look like. Get the fuck out of here. What's the last? Oh, well, that actually was the last card here, guys. So that's your reading. I hope you guys got whatever insight you needed to get out of it. For those that are watching my channel to get ideas to make another video on theirs, well, I hope I gave you some inspiration, boo-boo. You can't compare. What's the saying that they have? You can't compete where you don't compare. Quality over quantity. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks, guys, for watching and for listening, really, because I didn't really show you anything, but I didn't show you any of the cards, but thank you for entrusting me to deliver these messages to you. Thank you for tuning in and making me a part of your day. I love you guys so very much, and I want as many of you as possible to join me on the mountaintop. I promise, if I gotta go into hell and chop off the motherfucking devil's head off, I promise to deliver his bloody fucking head to you guys on the mountaintop. I'm a motherfucking warrior, okay? Taurus, Aries, I got them horns too, bitch. Don't fuck with me. I ain't the one. Don't let the doe eyes fool you. Because I will spiritually motherfucking cut you. This has been the Hood Oracle. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please visit my website. The link to my website is in the About section on this channel. All of my other links are there. I'm not going to get into what the links are. They're right there. You just click on the links. It'll take you right to the page. Because I do have to go. And I'll talk to you guys later. If you need to reach out for services, you know how to get to me. All of the information is readily available on my YouTube About page, okay? So love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Be careful. The devil roameth the earth, roaring like a lion, seeking whom he may devour. Roaring like a lion. Remember those words. Underlined, italic, bold, highlighted. Roaring like a lion. Okay, guys? Love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Smooches. Look out for the reading today with my cards. I'm so excited. And also, for my loyal subbies, if you see my work being copied by anybody else, whether in design or by content, let me know so I can deal with the person directly, okay? Thank you. I'll have my lawyers on it in a jiffy. Thank you.